Your general impressions from today's victory?
Today, is all about the seniors. Not only is it senior day, but at this point in the season, that's what you're playing for. So it was kind of a do or die game for us. I thought that we played very, very well in all aspects of the game. And, credit to Johnson and Wales, it took us to 105 minutes. I think we definitely controlled the tempo of the game. We controlled every facet of the game. We made one mistake, they scored. But at the end of the day, we like to think the better team won and the seniors won, and the seniors are the ones that put the ball in the net. So, hey, can't ask for any more than that on senior day.
Before today's match, as you just alluded to, 7 seniors were honored for playing their second to last home game at TU Soccer Complex. What were the emotions going through as you were greeting them and their escorts for one of the final times?
Well, it's an emotional day for everybody, and it is all about the seniors. For me personally, some of these kids, Kaylee Primo, I've known for a long time, and certain people, they make an investment and a commitment to our program, and I've invested into them, and to see them grow and flourish and become the young ladies that they are, on the field and off the field and in their personal lives, it's just something that I'm really proud of, and it gets me to well with emotion. I think before the game, in our pregame, the junior class put together a video that had everybody in tears. First, they had them in tears laughing, then they had them in tears crying, and that right there, that culture, that team culture right there is something that I am very proud of, and it's great to see them enjoy it.
Before getting into the offensive numbers, defensively, your team limited Johnson Wales to only 6 shots. Sierra Robinson made the starting goal, played the first half, made 1 save in 45 minutes. What were your thoughts on her play?
Well, I thought Sierra did very well. She had one little blip, but it didn't cost her a goal, which was fine. But, Sierra Robinson is one of those players that what she impacts on our team, she's so impactful, but you don't see it on a scoreboard because she doesn't always get the minutes. But she is somebody that really contributes to our team culture, really keeps us in a good place, and she's the only person that can make me laugh no matter how mad I am. But, she's just so good for team chemistry and is so impactful. So it was great to see her get the time, great to see her get the enthusiasm from her teammates. And, can't say enough about that young lady.
Your team really able to dominate offensive play in Johnson and Wales' third, out shooting the Wildcats 32-6. Did you expect to be so dominant coming into this match?
Yeah. And this is one of those aspects where I don't think the schedule is very kind because it isn't very balanced, to where they had to drive up, play Warner, drive back, then drive up and play us. So with that in mind, we just really wanted to put the pedal to the metal, use our depth, use our athleticism to just really wear them down if that's what it took. And at the end of the day, that's probably is what it took. And it's unfortunate that they were in that situation. We've been in that situation before, but we knew we would have an opportunity if we came out on fire, which I knew we would. And, but again, kudos to them because they battled 105 minutes.
Thomas able to break through for the first time in the 76th minute on a goal from Anna Gray to Whitley Anderson. What did you see on the play, and talk about your happiness for them after finally getting on the board?
Oh, yeah. Well, anytime you get something for the fruits of your labor, it's always a positive thing. But Anna Gray had a fantastic game. I don't know how many services she had. She definitely didn't sleep well tonight, being a bit tired. But she got in on that left flank quite a bit. And we knew that with the success she was having, all Whitley does is score goals. And, what a wonderful habit to have. So we knew that if we put Whitley over there that she was going to get on the end of one of those. And, she went in, first thing she did, score a goal. So very happy for Whit, very happy for Anna Gray to get a little bit of love for all the work that she put in.
Johnson and Wales comes back and ties the game in the 80th minute. Savannah Jackson, who is the second leading scorer in this conference, able to get her team on the board. What did you see on that play? And in a larger sense, how was your defense really able to contain her for most of the match?
Well, we had a game plan for her, and that's respect to her and her ability and how Coach Dobransky uses her. What I saw in the play is I saw an unfortunate call at midfield. And those things happen in the run of play sometimes, and it's just, when something unfortunate happens and then you double it and allow a goal. But I do think that she worked very hard for that goal, that goal for her was the fruit of her labor of working very hard up for, 80 minutes, and creating some space and really putting the pressure on. And, I really can't fault our defense on that. I really just got to take my hat off to her and say, she worked her way through it and she certainly earned it.
Both teams going into the first overtime feeling like they had a chance. What was the message to your team?
I got to give credit to John Rady from Goal Line Ministries, and he gave us a great devotional before in our pregame speech, and I basically just gave it back to him verbatim at the overtime. You can look at what could have been, what would have been, what should have been, and what if, or you can look at the opportunity that's right in front of you, appreciate the things that you have, and then just go get what you want. And pretty much I just repeated what he said, and they bought into it and agreed that, that's the way they need to look at it, because there were some unfortunate things that happened, but if you 100% of your focus has to be on your goal. If 98% isn't there, then that 2% might cost you. And I think they really learned that so far this year.
Finally, how do you take the momentum that was generated from today's win and carry it into your final 2 regular season games?
Well, for us, we're taking it one game at a time. Right now, we put ourselves in a situation where every game is a conference tournament game. We have to win to make the tournament, and then, of course, win in the tournament. So, the momentum from this, it's a great emotion. If anything, I'm a little more concerned about our emotional recovery with senior day, with everything that they expended today. But that's just going to be a matter of, getting them back at it and say, hey, Weber's always up for a good match, so we're going to have to bring it again on Wednesday. And again, here's where our senior leadership comes through to say, hey, we know what we need to do at this time of the year. Let's make sure everybody gets it done.